Hi everyone, Kim here. I am trying to get caught up on all of my crafting gifts and things like that I had planned on doing. I actually had my refrigerator broke and it flooded my kitchen, so for the last couple of weeks I'm kind of dealing with putting in new flooring, and I might get my new appliances tomorrow, which that was really the only good thing that came out of this, because the timing for something like this to happen was terrible. Anyway, so here we are. We're going to do a gift card holder, and I used tags, bags, boxes, and more too. I used the shirt box. Now I cut two of them out at fit to page, which was 11 inches, and I'm just going to show you the difference. After we're all done, you can see the recommended 9-inch one. This is the 11-inch, so it's wider, and that's my little Santa gift box or gift card holder, whatever you would like it to be. And I just cut this out. I had made some Father's Day gift card holders with this as well, so that's on page 44. I used some color book paper that I got at Walmart, and I used some white felt paper that I bought, or material I guess you could say, that I bought at Michael's. It's got a sticky back to it. I do have some that doesn't have a sticky back, but I decided to use that. This is black felt that I used for the belt, and red felt, and we're going to leave this out because we're going to go ahead. First thing we're going to do is we're going to trace this with the collar on the back of it first. Just any old pen will do. Just going to bring it up here so that this edge kind of goes underneath and over a little bit, because I can trim it if I need to. Just going along the edges, and you do want to trace it from behind so that you can cut it without the black line showing. But eventually we're going to go back in and trim it up as well. Yep, can't do a video without my dog barking. It's becoming a tradition. Yeah, it was quite a mess with my kitchen, but I guess after 15 years we probably should have replaced the flooring and everything, so I just need it to be back together. I've got company coming soon and just don't want to be under construction at that time. I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. I haven't even been able to put my Christmas decorations up in my house yet because it's just been furniture everywhere, and boo-hoo, huh? Okay. Now I already cut out the belt, and this is it here. Now it's probably 1/4 of an inch, just so that it fits the size of the gift card. I'm trying to grab my ruler here. Yeah, that's just about 1/4 inch. We want it the appropriate size for the gift card holder. Plus, you want it to fit through your little belt loop. Now, I got these at Walmart as well. I just thought they were so cute, and I had been looking for something like this, but this is Color Book. Now, I know for sure one Cricut cartridge, which is Fabulous Finds, that you can actually cut a belt out if you wanted to do it in paper, if you didn't want a metal buckle. Alright, so let's go ahead and score this up. And this particular one does not have tick lines, but that's okay. There's really not a whole lot to score. Some of this stuff out of the way. And then this is going to fold inside your box. You want to try to get it as even as you can, because you don't want your box to be not tipping over, but not sitting upright. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so everything's scored. Let's go ahead and put our score tape on. I use score tape for all of my gift boxes because it holds the best. Glue just doesn't do it. And ATG is good, but score tape is better. That would be the 3M Scotch tape. I'm going to go back and trim that one piece there in a second. That's good. Alrighty, put this up. Actually, I don't want to do that yet. I want to put my little shirt on first. Now I'm going to go ahead and score tape this on as well because glue makes it all warpy. And I'm just going to do the edges. And then across the collar area. And the sleeve. Notice I'm not worried about it being too perfect, but on the edges as best as I can. Okay, set that aside. All right, time to get this score tape off. I don't know why suddenly I have the Mission Impossible song on my mind. You know, like this is, I'm rushing through it, and okay, now I probably have all of you who are going to watch this. Dun 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 dun. Okay, there we go. I'm going to match that to the collar because you can trim the bottom easier than you can the collar. Looking good. Okay, let's go ahead and put our box together and then we'll trim it up. You know what? Let's go ahead and trim it up now. You do what you find is easiest. Time to bark at the gardeners. Stranger danger. Yeah, it's easier to trim it like this. Let me just close my door. There we go. That's a little better. Coming on this side. Gosh, it helps if I'm actually doing it in front of the camera. Okay, now this color is actually going to be folded down like this. So we'll leave that like that. All right, let's finish our box. Lining it up. And all in all, you know, this box is just going to be a tad smaller, not only in the width, but in the height. I'm just throwing everything everywhere. Crazy, crazy, crazy. There and there. There and there. I meant to get out a gift card so that I could place it in there for everybody to see how you can do it. Alright, so we're going to put some score tape right there to hold the collar down. Tuck that in a little bit. You may want to put a little bit more. We need a little bit here too. You know what? We could actually just trim that off. I first want to go ahead and cut out my little collar pieces. And I should have done that before because I need to trace it. Funny because when I made the other ones I remembered to do this, but I did forget this time. So I'm just going to trace it like so, and I can trim it. So I'm not too concerned. Okay. See, it was kind of a random trace job. And I'm cutting outside of the lines, as I mentioned, because I do need to trim it. And I don't need this. Let's go ahead and put this on. I'm going to go ahead and cut this like so. Peel off the back. And that's going to go derp-a-derp, derp, derp, derp. Well, there we go. Gosh, Kim, what's wrong with you? It's like putting a puzzle piece together when it really wasn't that difficult. Okay, and then this one as well. Okay, I can do this. I know I can. There we go. Okay, all right, let's clean it up here a little bit. And we need to put our score tape right there to hold those two pieces together. And right there. Now if you cut that extra tag, the extra collar off, you don't have to do double score tape. Or, you know, it's just the one piece. We're almost done. Okay, so that's there. And that up, ta-da. Now we want to put our, forgot to tear that off, but that's okay. I want to put my little thing like this. And I cut it a little bit longer so I can trim it. That's going to go right down the middle, and that's just that white felt. Gotta get that on straight. Now, on the other ones that I just showed you, I actually used black brads, but I was kind of not happy with the way it laid down, so I remembered that I had these. I got these at Michael's. They're glitter adhesive something or other, so I'm going to try those on this. We'll put those on. There's a possibility that I might need to glue these down a little better. Not sure how well that's going to fit. Not fit, but stay. Okay, and then we're going to put score tape. I'm not going to score tape the actual belt. I'm going to score tape the actual card. And then I'm going to lay the belt on top of that. Trim that off. Peel that off. Okay, and then the belt has to go in the middle. Put that up just a little bit too high, but that's okay because I can move these if I so decide. Trim this and this. Tuck that in a little bit. Okay, now there's all kinds of things you can do this. You can, you know, put something on the back of it, you know, a to and from tag. I'm seeing that my score tape is not holding felt on felt, so I may put a pop dot on there, which will be fine. A little extra score tape maybe. I don't think I've ever worked with felt before, so it's kind of experimenting here. Great, now I need to do sleeves, and I think I'm going to do it probably not too big, about right there. And the convenience of having the sticky stuff on the back, I'm just going to peel it slightly back, lay it on, and then trim it. a little ho 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 tag would be cute on this. I might end up doing that. And on this side. I went over just a little on that. Alright, there you go. Now, the difference is, again, this is the 11-inch. See, it's bigger. And then this is the 9-inch, which is the recommended, and that's the difference between the inside. So, you can decide what you would like to do. Alrighty, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.